I'm going to run you through how to set up a bench press for a stronger, safer bench. Since implementing some of these techniques in this new setup, my bench press feels far stronger, moves smoother, and I feel far more stable on the bench than I used to. We'll start off with empty bar by itself. Set up on the bench, I sit in this gap. If you've got a proper bench press bench, then they're better. But if you're in a commercial gym like I am, just sit in the gap. Now, in terms of the bar height from the stand itself, I make sure that it's lower down rather than higher up. Reason being, here it's about just above my elbows. My grip is fuck you finger on the ring, on the first ring, either side. This is the grip that I take because it puts my forearms roughly vertical. That's what you're looking to do. The closer together your arms are, the more tucked your elbows will be and the more tricep you're gonna work. If the arm's a bit wider, you can actually strengthen your base of support. You want the bar in line with your nose or mouth when you rack it off. I move myself underneath the bench with my head just hanging off the back of the bench. Because I'm further back on the bench and I cement my foot here, this will engage my glutes, keep my shoulders pinned and give me a back arch. And I can drop my feet to the floor to engage my glutes as I press the bar up. That helps you get out of the heavy reps from the bottom of the press. Once we're here, I get my grip on the bar. Now what I do is I lower myself underneath the bar so that the bar is in line with my mouth. Now you'll see my feet, heels are way off the floor. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to press my heels down towards the floor. From here, I won't wobble side to side. You'll see people who have their feet flat on the floor like this. They try and rack it off, and as they press, their feet are bouncing or they're coming off the floor or they're just rocking side to side because you're not stable on the floor. Pull yourself under, toes down, put yourself in position, hand grip on the bar, drop your heels to the floor, get your ass on the bench. Then pull your elbows up underneath the bar. Lift your shoulders up as you lift it up and off the rack. Dig your pinkies into the bar and try and bend it in half. And you'll feel the muscle right here begin to engage. That's what you want. That gives you tension and stability on the bar so you can generate more power. Once it's over your mouth, you drop the shoulders back into the bench. Pull it together and pull your shoulders down towards your hips to fully engage your lats. Bend the bar and lower it down to your sternum. Touch and hold it against your sternum. As I'm pushing it up, what I'm doing is I'm pushing my heels down. The hips will shoot up. Keep them on the bench. As you do this, you push the bar back to the lockout. It's important that when you push the bar up, you do not drive through your shoulders. You've lost your lat engagement. This is now harmful for your shoulders. Pull the shoulders back. Tension, lower it down. Sink it into the sternum. Push the heels down. Drive. You're trying to bend that bar at the top. If you're quite inexperienced or new to this, I'd recommend having a spotter with you. If you're doing it by yourself, I would recommend not putting barbell collars or clips on the edge. If you get pinned at the bottom of the bench press, you want to drop the plates off either side so you can get the bar off you. There is nothing worse than being stuck under the bar when you're trying to bench heavy. That's happened to me before. In a gym I used to work in, I made the mistake of putting collars on it and I could not get the collars off. So I was stuck until my friend came back in the gym and found me pinned. So keep the collars off. Now we have weight. The setup is the exact same. I treat an empty bar the same as I treat a 1 rep max. Grip on the bar. Now slide my head underneath, toes down. Position myself so the bar's in line with my mouth. Elbows under, heels down, hips down. Push the bar up, internally rotate, pull it in line with the mouth. Shoulders back, heels down. Deep breath and bring it down. Touch and hold, push it back up, lock it. Then we do this 6 times. 55, 3 reps. Grip, position, feet in line with the mouth, hips down, heels down, elbows up, unrack, engage the lats, pull the bar into position, brace the core, bring it down, control down. Okay, so we're at 7 minutes. Time to add in the wrist wraps. Position, feet under the bar, elbows up, heels down, lats in place, lock, brace the core. So now we're trying to double at 90 kilograms. This is the most I've ever done for a double if I succeed, which I think I will because that last set felt okay. Let's see how we go on. That actually felt alright, and I forgot to tighten my wrist straps. We're not hitting a 1 rep max for at least another year, so I'll be very interested to see what I can take my bench press to. If I can get 120 to 130, that's just over 2 times body weight. And for someone who's nursed elbow injuries, tendinitis in both elbows, shoulder injuries, I impinged both my shoulders on day 1 as a qualified personal trainer, 10 minutes from my first ever shift as a PT. Anyway, the purpose of this video was to show you guys how I've implemented certain things into my bench press to improve the bench press, strengthen my position, enhance my technique, and my bench press has never felt as good as what it is just now. But well, you've just seen there that I hit a double for 90 for the first ever time in my life. Hopefully some of these tips and cues helped, and I'll see you next one.